Just thought I'd give you a clue as to how to set up the ESP32 for Bluetooth with the Arduino IDE. My particular ESP product has a Silicon Labs 2102 chip interfacing to the USB. I have to download a driver for that. I go to the Silicon Labs website. If you have the CH340, that may be what you need to do. In addition to downloading this, you're going to need some drivers for your Arduino IDE and an update on the board manager. Let's do the driver install first. Here we'll just run the X64 driver. We'll do the extract. Now we're going to go over to the Arduino IDE, which I have already set up with the board manager. And here's what you got to do with the Arduino IDE. First thing you want to do is go to the File, Preferences, scroll down here, and get the ESP Package Manager. This is a JSON file, and you can see it here. This is sort of important for you because you've got to be able to add those boards in order to be able to gain access to the drivers. Other thing you're going to want is you're going to want to go and you're going to want to manage the libraries that are included in your system. What I'll do is I'll just point you to what I've installed already so that you can see under ESP32 filter what I've got. And now you can see there's a whole bunch of stuff that's been installed with the ESP32 prefix. I'm particularly interested in the so-called BLE interface on the ESP32. I've tried the 8266, but the ESP32 is new, or relatively new. And thanks go out to Neil Colban for that library. Once that's been installed, you should be able to go off to the examples, and you should be able to scroll down to some of the ESP32 work. And here's some simple BLE work. And once you have that installed, you'll be able to select the simple BLE device. You're going to want to also make sure that you have access to the board. So now you've got the board module here. So here's the ESP32 board being selected. And then finally you're going to want to pick out the port. Now here's where things go south for me quickly. Even though I've installed the SI2102 chip driver, as you saw, the port is still grayed out. And the question of why it's grayed out, I do not understand. I cannot gain access to the chip. I have looked at it under a magnifying glass. It is a 2102. I've got the driver installed, but it's not working. My next step is going to be to try and reboot the entire computer and see if the driver will work. Thank you.